found my channel because you have decided to start your own social media marketing agency. That, or you're intrigued by it, or looking to see what other people are doing, seeing what other people are using to get things started. So this is my journey. This is what I'll be doing. So essentially this channel will go over what I do to create business, what I do to get business, what I'm doing as I'm starting up my company. And this is just the journey of that. So today is day one. Just kind of a little bit about me and where I come from, a little bit about the business. So I am 27 years old. I am actually enrolled in school as well to get my bachelor's. I'm actually getting a bachelor's in management of information system. And I recently found social media marketing through Ty and a couple different other people. Big shout out to Ryan Hildreth and Young Entrepreneur, Serial Entrepreneur. Those are the guys that really I've followed what they've been doing. I've followed their channels and was able to take the things that they have been teaching and applied it to my own business. So I recently started a social media marketing agency. I just started, this is actually my second, I would say my second full week, like really getting after it, really getting out there. At the beginning, you know, I kind of failed with it, but just really decided to commit to it just because it fits my personality, it fits who I am and everything like that. So at this point in time, I have a website. I have like, an email, I have an account through Canva and different things like that. I have my own like personal logo. And so at this point in time, I'm really just kind of getting myself out there trying to get clients. So last week, I actually, while I was working my regular 9 to 5, I would send out just blind emails, just trying to drum up, you know, some meetings, because my forte has always been sales. And when I get in front of people, I, you know, can communicate with them better. I can get to know them, see how they work, see what makes them tick, and all those kind of things. And that's just always been what's been best for me. You know, I've done cold calls over the phone, but getting to meet with somebody face to face has always been what's best for me. So I've been sending out just blind emails to see if I could get somebody just to give me like 5-10 minutes of their time to essentially come over and show what we can do, or what I can do to not only create a social media marketing plan for them, but also look at their website, SEO, and things of that nature. So that's what I did last week. I sent out I started sending out emails last Thursday, so today's Monday, and sent out probably around 40-ish emails. And out of those emails, I got one reply that was like, yeah, I'd love to set up a meeting. So actually, I sent out emails on Thursday and actually got my first meeting on Friday, which was really great. So I sent out all the emails on Thursday, got my first meeting on Friday with the Automotive Center here in Houston, and met with them, went over some different things that we the areas that we can help them in. Their Facebook was really lacking. They actually didn't even have a website. So as a family business, has been in the business for quite some time, and just talked about how we could come in there and really spruce things up for them so that they could be in touch with essentially the world. You know, I tell everyone that social media is just the platform that you use to get in touch with people, and that's what you have to use in order to reach the people that you need to reach. So went over her with all these things of how we can really take their business to that next level. So she really loved what I had to say, what I had to offer. It's her dad's business, and he was away in Belize, so I'm actually going to be meeting with her again on Wednesday with him as well to try and lock in that deal. And over the weekend, what I've done is I've kind of pinpointed different companies that I really want to work with, that I know that I can really take their business to the next level where they've been lacking. And so over the weekend, what I did is I created business audits. If you guys go check out Serial Entrepreneur, that's actually where I got the idea from. So definitely don't want to say that it is my idea or anything like that, but I went to his page, which I will have a link here below. You can actually check that out. Some great information. He's really, really smart about like SEO and things of that nature. So I basically kind of followed the guideline that he did, checked out their Instagram page, checked out their Facebook, their Twitter, all their social media platforms, and then of course checked their website, and basically created a business audit for about 8 different companies that I really feel are, you know, good sized companies. One of them is a big dealership here in Houston, a couple of boutiques, dental offices, and things like that. But just some businesses that I could tell were really lacking that next level stuff to really boost their sales. So that's where I'm right now. I actually just sent all those audits that I did over the weekend out early this morning, and just gonna kind of see where that goes from there. I only sent it through email right now. What I'll actually do is, like Serial Entrepreneur did, is send them basically through all the outlets. So Facebook, if they're on Twitter or Instagram. Eventually I'll probably bring them into the actual business as well, just to drop that off, just to, you know, really get in their face, and not in like a real salesy type of way, but in a way that shows them that you actually care about what you're doing, that the what you're showing them is actually going to help them, and things like that. So that's where I am with the social media. I have no doubt that within the next week or two, I'll have at least one client. My goal is to get 2. I think that I can, again, because I know my forte. I've worked in sales, actually worked in business-to-business sales for a while, and I know that if I can get in front of people and show them the product that I have to offer and how much it does benefit them, I know that I can really, you know, kind of hammer that down and get them to buy, you know, what it is that I'm selling in my services. So in the meantime, so again, as I take you along on this journey of creating a social media marketing agency, and really my goal is to eventually be like a digital marketing agency where we don't just do social media, but we do SEO and things of that nature. And but anyway, so today actually over the weekend, I officially decided to leave my 9-to-5 job. And in the meantime, what I'm doing to kind of supplement my income, just to hold me over, make some money in the meantime to help me out, is I'm actually doing DoorDash, which I really actually enjoy. So I mean, if you're not somebody who likes to drive or things of that nature, I would recommend DoorDash. There's actually going to be a link in the description as well for you to check that out. You can actually click on the link and it'll take you to DoorDash to apply. It's really great just because you can work whenever you want, and it's super easy. Like for me, I love listening to podcasts, especially as I'm creating my own business. So I listen to stuff on social media marketing, on business, on being an entrepreneur, and all those different things. So I'm always the type of person that likes to push myself. I always want to learn more. And so that's why I love DoorDash. So I can go on there, pick what schedule I want to. I can go all throughout Houston for the most part. I drive a Chevy Sonic, so my gas mileage is super, super high. So my turnout is always great. Like today, I've worked about 3 hours and made almost $50. So it's not like you're not gonna, make a living on it unless you really are working from morning until night doing it. But it just gives you the flexibility, if you're willing to take that next step to really jump in and commit to your business as your social media marketing business. It allows you to make that extra income. I mean, before I was just doing it just to make extra money and would deliver Friday, Saturday, Sunday, make like $200. So I know that if I deliver, Monday through Sunday, if I do it 7 days a week, there's no way I shouldn't make, $300-400 just basically working part-time or whenever I want to. Like I said, today I sent out business audits and things of that nature just to kind of drum up business for that, and now I'm delivering through DoorDash just again to make some money. You don't want to ever be in a situation where you're not bringing in some kind of income, no matter what it is. Even if you have to work at like McDonald's 20 hours a week, like to me, that's better than nothing. I think sometimes, people don't want things that they want bad enough. But if you look at people who are entrepreneurs and really go after things and have dreams and aspirations, they're willing to sacrifice to get to where they want to be. So that's where I am right now. So like I said, right at this point in time, I do have a second meeting with a client this Wednesday for an automotive shop here in Houston. So again, I'll probably be getting her my bottom line package. But I also told her, just because I understand, just, you know, without telling you all the details, there's just some stuff that their business had gone through, and some bad things actually that had happened. So I'm actually going to help her create a website and a logo for free with my starter package, just to kind of get them in there. And because they are my first clients, you know, you want to kind of not overextend yourself, but definitely sweeten the deal, especially when you're just starting off. You know, you don't have a book of clients that you can say, look at what I've done for these 20 other people, now let me do it for you. So super excited for that meeting. I will keep you guys updated as we go along. Like I said, you know, the reason I'm here where I am now is, of course, I checked out, or I saw that Ty had his videos, but at the point in time I just couldn't afford it. My wife is actually, I'm married, so, and my wife is actually in school going full time to be a teacher, so just wasn't something that we could afford, you know, to put I think it's like $1,000 to put it down on that course. But I told, actually messaged the young entrepreneur and Ryan both, and I told them, as soon as I get my first client, I mean, I'm gonna commit that $400 to get into their course, just so that I can learn as well. I've always been pretty tech savvy, but I want to make sure that, like I said, I always want to learn, I always want to better myself, so I'm gonna really push myself to strive to be the best that I can in this environment, to be the best that I can and provide the best services that I can for the clients that I get. So I appreciate you watching the video. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be something that I update daily or weekly or every other day, or just when things are happening, but I just want to take you on this journey with me. Always want to be a help to you guys. But like I said, if you guys are really, you know, thinking about committing to jumping into being an entrepreneur and need some, you know, money to make in the meantime, I really do recommend DoorDash. It really does pay well. I've tried some other ones, I've done Uber and stuff like that, but DoorDash just seems to work the best for me. So check it out. Like I said, I'll have a link in the description for the serial entrepreneur Ryan, the young entrepreneur, and then for DoorDash as well. So check them out, and look forward to meeting you guys and taking you on this journey with me. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.